I've realized over the last few years that I think that category, the AmLaw 200, is increasingly meaningless as a conceptual category.
I don't know what a conceptual category actually is. As a listing of the nation's top grossing law firms, I think it's hugely important, and I think it works. The buck stops with me for the AmLaw 200 rankings. I oversee that operation. And the AmLaw 200 is at the very core of what we do. It is the only publicly accessible analytics of their kind. We're talking about a listing of the nation's top grossing law firms. And that is the measure by which you're on the list, or you're not the list, or you're number one on the list, or you're number two on the list. There are no value judgments that number 2 is far better than number 5, or number 17 is better than number 23. What we as reporters do is, oh, number 15 this year was number 23 last year. So what did they do to improve their performance relative to the others on the list? Or what's going on with this other metric? We rank these firms by gross revenue. We have other charts that rank them by revenue per lawyer, which we happen to think is the best metric concerning the health of a law firm. We rank them by profits per partner. The charts online are all interactive, so you could rank them however you want to rank them. What would we do without rankings? We would go back to the days when it was all smoke and mirrors and clients didn't exactly know why their firms were charging this, or you know, what is this firm and how much money are they paying their partners? I think you can compare things that are not alike. People do that all the time. And to say that, well, these two things are different, or everything in the world is different, and so you can't compare any of them, doesn't make sense to me. I don't know anyone who takes the AmLaw 200 at face value, whatever that means. If our purpose in publishing the AmLaw 200 was for folks to be able to say, like that, oh, this one's great, this one's not, oh, this one did terribly this year, this one did much better. If that were the purpose, and by this one list you wouldn't have to ask any more questions, then I could see where Bruce MacEwen is coming from. But the AmLaw 200 is really a starting point. It's a starting point for firm leaders. It's a starting point for firm partners. It's a starting point for journalists who are looking at this list. It's a starting point for consultants like Mr. MacEwen. One of the beauties of the AmLaw 200 and about big law is that these firms have embraced wildly different strategies. There's no way you're going to come up with one list or even 50 lists of firms that are doing everything exactly alike. This is a business. This is a very important business. Law, obviously, is a noble profession, but it's a huge business in this country. As journalists, we believe in transparency. These firms have incredible power, and we think that they become better and they serve their clients better. Their clients get to know them better when this kind of information is out there in the open.